Hello everybody. Welcome back. Thank you for watching my series. First of all, this topic is, it's not really popular like on other math topics like, matrix or matrix, polynomial, trigonometry, but thank you for paying interest. And as I promised you guys, we're gonna do some crazy shit in this video, right? Okay. So let me introduce you something, okay? Let's remember what we have in the previous video. We only shown that a plus b is greater than or equal to 2 square root of ab if, oh no, I'm not gonna write if, I'm gonna write parenthesis, ab greater than 0, greater than or equal to 0, positive number. Okay, so now I'm gonna replace a and b, okay, to something very insane, and we'll see what we arrive at. It's like that. I'm gonna show you guys what I know that. I mean, in the homework or in the exam or in in your test, you guys they won't ask you to do this. But here I'm gonna show you guys that. So if a teacher asks you again, if a teacher asks you or professor asks you, exam asks you, you do the opposite way. You do it from top to bottom. If you watch my video, okay. If you and then sometime I'm gonna and in the future I might watch the video when I do from bottom to top, okay, but from now I'm just show you guys first, okay. So a plus b greater than or equal to 2ab. Now if I say that, if not, instead of a I write x1 square. Again, all number we're talking about is positive. Let me write that. It should be somewhere here like the sun. All number are positive. Okay, by the way, this sign is stand for number. Just if you guys get over confused, that sign stand for numbers. Okay, instead of a I will write x1 square over x1 square plus x2 square plus all the way to xn square. You ready? Okay. Instead of b, I'll write a1 y1 square over y1 square plus y2 square plus all the way to yn square. Okay. And then if I would say all this be greater to equal to, according to our theorem, 2ab, right? And let me say, let me write this is all of this is a, this is b. Why is a plus b equal to? Greater than or equal to 2 square root of ab, right? But how you express that in this term, the fancy term, you'll be like 2 square root of x1 square over x1 square plus x2 square plus all the way to xn square times y1 square over y1 square plus y2 square all the way to yn square. Okay, now I'm gonna rearrange a bit. That's the step. You know what's funny? Like whenever the teacher say I'm gonna rearrange a little bit, this is where the student got confused. Actually, it's the goal of rearranging is help us simplify it and make it more simple. But in fact, study has shown that that step is more confusing than this step, the introduction step. So okay, hopefully it won't confuse you. Okay, so if I do some rearranging, you have x1 square. I'm gonna write this sign over x1 square plus x2 square plus all the way to xn square. Why I pick this variable as a and b, you guys will see later. Hopefully it will slowly appear like the sun rising up from the hill. A1 square. You guys see why. Let's see what we arrive at. Okay, that's the goal. Greater than or equal to square root of this is 2x1 y1 over square root of x1 square plus x2 square plus xn square on the way to times y1 square plus y2 square plus on the way to yn square. Okay, so that's we arrive at. Okay, similarly, I'm gonna do this similarly. x2 square, denominator still the same as this guy. The denominator, I'm not gonna change the denominator. Okay, this guy I'm gonna write the same. Okay, x2 square over x1 square plus x2 square plus all the way to xn square plus y2 square over y2 square plus, oh sorry, I'm not gonna change it. Okay, y1 square plus y2 square plus all the way to yn square. Yeah, a number plus number greater than square root of the multiplication of the two numbers, so you square root them, you do like the same analysis, you arrive at 2x2 y2 over square root of x1 square plus x2 square plus all the way to xn square times y1 square plus y2 square plus all the way to this. Okay, and then you do the similar all of them. You do for x1, you do for x2, x1 y1, sorry, x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3. You do it all the way to xn and yn. Okay, so you do it all the way to xn square over x1 square plus x2 square plus all the way xn square plus yn square over y1 square plus y2 square plus all the way to yn square. I'm sorry, I've been saying. I'm gonna take a deep breath. Hopefully you guys, if it confused, I hope that you can adjust the speed. Hopefully, I hope it makes sense, honestly, but because it won't permit me. Okay, so what we have this plus this will be greater or equal to 2xn yn over square root of x1 square plus x2 square plus all the way to xn square times y1 square plus a2 square plus all the way to yn square. Okay, let me stop the recording and continue.